Hello. Today, your girl is coming in strong, okay? Your girl's coming in strong, giving you all some finance management tips today, right here with Anne-Marie Crew. Let's go.
Ryan Little.
What it do, Anne-Marie Crew? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you've been here rocking with me, welcome back. We are gonna get straight into today's video, but before we do, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You all smash that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notifications so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Today, your girl is coming in strong, okay? Your girl's coming in strong, giving you all some finance management tips today, right here with Anne-Marie Crew. Let's go. Okay, you all, so let's get right into it. We're gonna start with number one. Always track your finances. So what I mean by track your finances is you should have something that keeps track of all of the money that you are spending as well as the money that is coming in. So think of it as a finance sheet, a spreadsheet, if you may. You can do this in a few different ways. So what I find very helpful for me is I use my notes, the Notes application on the iPhone. I use it and I track my monthly expenses every single month. So before it turns February, I will go through and as my bills are coming in, or I can even check back on prior months and see what money, the ranges that my utility bills are, or that I have to pay for childcare expenses, or how much my check usually is, you know, different things that I have to spend money on. So I keep track of all of it by writing out. Of course, you need key things. You need to make sure you have whatever the bill is, or whatever the expense is, or whatever credit may be coming in. You want to keep track of that, how much it is, when it comes in, when it's due. You can break it down into different sections. So what I do is I'll start off with utilities, which of course has the rent, your power, your gas, etc. Then go down to personal, and I may list out any personal expenses that I have to have recurring charges for monthly, or however it is set up. So you want to go through that, and you also want to, this is an additional, so you may not get here yet, but it's very good to just start off by doing this as well. You also want to keep track of the money that you're spending. So aside from all of those bills and subscriptions, whatever the case may be, you also want to keep track of the money that you already know, ideally, that you spend typically monthly. So groceries, you can put out an amount for that. You can even set budgets and things here as well. We'll talk about that. Groceries, you may have a section for maybe moving expenses if you plan to move, or maybe you have certain subscriptions for school, or whatever the case may be. Whatever other things that you know that you're gonna spend money on, or maybe you have a vacation coming up, maybe you have to pay for school books, maybe you have to pay for a certification, a business certification, maybe you have a business account for something that's monthly. You want to keep track of that as well if it's coming through those same expenses, through the same money. So you want to keep track of all of that, and you can even do a separate sheet for the business as well. Of course, you're not going to be using that money with your personal funds. So I'm more specifically speaking on personal funds in this scenario. So that is something to really do. Keep track of that. Do that to the best of your ability. Use your phone. There's apps. I'm sure there's tons of apps. You can also write it. I often find myself writing it down a lot of months as well. So I'm sure I have a few in here, like right here, expenses. There's lots of ways to do that. Number two, make sure that you are keeping your finances, income in more than one place. Do not keep all of your funds in one bank account for various reasons. And that's not what this video is gonna go over today, but you do not wanna have all of your funds in one account, whether that be a checking account, a savings account. Even if you are getting interest paid on that account to you, it's not a lot. and it makes no sense for you to have all of your money sitting there. That is another way for you to easily spend more money than you need to, especially end up spending more money than you actually have to spend. So that's why it's so important for you to budget, because if you have all of your money in one place and you're pulling money for different things here and there out of one account, it's going to be very hard for you to really keep track of what it is that you're doing, while also being able to ensure that you are really managing your finances, but not only managing your finances, but also being strategic in how you decide to invest as well. So managing your finances, a part of that is investing also, because you have to invest so that you can continue to bring in income, right? So that's very important as well. So do not keep all of your funds in one account. It's really good to have different accounts there. I am going to definitely show you all a video of how I actually strategically do this and how I go about financing and managing large amounts of money when I get large amounts of money at a time. I'm going to show you how to even manage from small increments of money. So those are going to be videos later on, but I just want you to know, definitely try to at least have your money in different places, whether that be a checking account, a credit card, a savings account, whatever, stocks, bonds, whatever, wherever you have your money, make sure you have the money spread out, because you don't want to find yourself stuck in a situation where all of your funds are in one place and you cannot access them because they're all in one place, and who knows what may happen. You never know what can happen. Not, God forbid, but you never know what can happen. You can't even really keep track of them all because everything is in one place. All of your money is in one place, and it's so hard to even be able to break things down when all of the charges and everything are coming out of one account. I know for me personally, it is, and I don't think that it's a great financing move to make. But I'm not here to say that it won't work for others, you know? It may work for you. That's not something that I've done per se, because I've always found it more beneficial to have several accounts so that I can track what's over here and what I have to spend over here, and then I also can put money over here into the side, to the side for that, you know, whatever the case may be. But I also have this money that I know I have a recurring bill for something, you know what I mean? And you can track it. But I know I have this credit card, and I use this credit card specifically for my gas. So I know how much money I'm gonna have to pay towards this credit card, and I'm gonna make sure that amount is on this card. You wanna be strategic because it's literally like a game. I wanna say dealing with money is literally like a game, and I'm learning so much. Over the years, I've started to learn so much about financing and just being able to manage money. That doesn't mean that I'm an expert, obviously not. I'm not super rich yet, but I know the strategies, and it just takes certain things and discipline, for one, consistency, to remain on a path and really manage your finances. Number 3 is do not overspend. If you get paid twice a month, you have one income and you get paid 2 times a month, and you know exactly how much it's gonna be, whether you're on salary or even if you're not on salary and you're on hourly pay, you know how much you've worked, you know whether you can get overtime, whether you can't get overtime, you know what your pay typically is, what your income usually is for your checks, right? So if you're getting paid $2,000 every 2 weeks, let's say, you have a good job and you're getting paid $2,000 a week, you definitely want to make sure that you do not go spend $1,500 on whatever just because you got paid. You know what I mean? You want to still be strategic, and you really should be planning ahead for that paycheck to allocate exactly where it's gonna go. So I know I'm getting paid in 2 weeks from now, and my check is gonna be $1,500, whatever it may be. So I know that I have to pay this, and I also wanna go on this trip, but I also have to make sure that I am able to have groceries and, you know, all these different things. That's where you go back to having your money in different places so that you can pull and easily manage them as well. You don't have to have thousands of bank accounts. Cash is also a great method of being able to finance, of being able to really manage your money, because when you have cash, it's there. So you can be constantly sitting on money and adding money into a jar or whatever the case may be, cash, an envelope, and it becomes more and more as you're putting into it. So whenever you do need it, you can go and pull it and use it. It's still there to use, and it's still a form of your income. You know, it's still money that you have to pull from for whatever things that you may have, whatever expenses you have. So you also want to really be sure that you are paying attention to that and taking care of that. Do not overspend. You always have to be strategic in what it is that you're doing, because you have to live, right? You have to survive. And if you have someone else that you have to take care of, for say kids, sibling, a elder, you have to be prepared for that, and you have to learn how to manage your finances. So I am going to show you all on another video. I will definitely be actually putting a screen record on the camera on the screen of exactly how I go through and plan out my month and manage my expenses monthly. I will do that and share that with you all so that you can kind of see how I go through those steps and what that would look like. And hopefully this video helps someone here today. Thank you all so much for being here and watching. I'm so happy to be able to give you this information. Like I said, I am no finance management guru at all. By no means am I that, but I am working my way towards becoming that. And I can honestly say the things that I've done over my adult years and even in teenage years, I learned how to really manage my money. So as I'm growing older and getting more knowledge and reading more books and listening to more videos and just understanding and going through different things with finances, I'm really starting to come to a place where, oh, hey, I can share my experiences about this, because I know what works and I know what doesn't work. And I know what it looks like and how it looks to have lots of money, and not just have lots of money, but have lots of money and waste it all. But I also know what it's like to have lots of money and really save up and work towards a goal of reaching a financial goal and getting that, and just feeling great that you were able to achieve that goal, but not just achieve that goal, but actually invest that money and keep that money. So I just want to share that with you all. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if this video was beneficial to you, please leave a comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up. You all share with a friend that would benefit from what it is that I'm sharing here today. I know it has been a while since I've talked about finances or money. It's been a good 2 years, I think, you all, honestly. Just to be completely honest, I think the one and only finance management video on my channel was 2 years ago. And the video did really great, and I shared some good things in there, so definitely check it out. I'm gonna make sure I put it up on the screen for you all to check that out. But I'm back. I'm ready to share some finance tips with you all, whatever I can to help. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you all again next time. Bye, guys.